What's up, guys? Just woke up, made the old breakfast shake there. I got nothing else. This morning when I filmed that first clip, I filmed the intro and I was like, oh, I'm gonna start vlogging. And I was just not awake. I had no thoughts, like nothing in my head at all. So to get my mind right, I had some coffee, red, coffee lovers. I know you guys out there, I know you're just like me. You can't even think until you have your coffee. It's kind of a curse. It's funny because like when we're young, like we're like, coffee, that's gross. That's an old person drink. And then you get older and here we are. Real quick, I told you guys the lighting in here is really good when it's sunny out and the window's open and the light's not even on. Regardless, I know what I want to talk to you guys about today. It's something that I see in the gym a lot. Also, some feedback I got on my last video was that I could have come off maybe like a little bit cocky or like somebody that knows it all. I don't know it all. I wasn't trying to be cocky or put anybody down. I just don't have like a certification, you know, because I don't think you need a certification for tips. You know what I mean? Like it shows in my physique and that sounds cocky. So let me just stop talking about that. I just wanted to clear it up real quick. Just to let you guys know that I genuinely mean it. I really want to help people. And so today's little piece that I want to talk about is just egos in the gym. I mean, I know we've all seen it, but it really becomes a problem with your training because what you're doing is you're really limiting yourself and your abilities. And I know it's something that I used to struggle with too when I was younger and when I was starting out. You think that, you know, you should use the heaviest weight that's available to you. The one I see the most is, and I'm sure everybody else sees it, is arms, right? Everybody wants big arms. I want big arms. They're like my lagging body part, or I guess muscle group if you want to be proper here. You see it a lot when people do arms, right? They do the curls. And no one wants to use the 20s, the 25s, or the 30s, even though those are the ones that most commonly I use, and a lot of really big dudes. The most I've ever seen a really big guy use properly is like 35-40s. Now, when you get into cheat curls and cheat reps and things like that, the way they're doing them is with a purpose and it's still proper form. The way everyone else is doing them is literally, and not to make fun of anybody, but like, it's almost like I call it like bowling, right? Like when you bowl, you know, you start here and you bowl. And when people in the gym curl with too much weight, they start here and they bowl. You know what I mean? And they got their hip in it and you're not doing anything. And then more importantly, which I'll talk about this in a different video because it's a whole different subject, is the negative. If you're gonna get anything out of a cheat like this, let's at least control the negative, which the negative is the downward motion. I don't know the exact terminology. I could get that for you guys. So if you're gonna swing it up, you're not getting anything from it because you're swinging the weight. And then when you drop it down, you're not getting anything from it because the muscle's not activating to slow it down. So effectively, what you're getting out of that workout is zero. What that really is it's a problem with your form, yes, but it's especially with arms, it's an ego issue. What it is people don't want to use the 20s, 25s, and 30s. Actually, I have a theory on 30s. I don't know if it's right, but if you guys look at most of the weight sets, right? Everyone uses 30 and up for arms. And if you look at the weights, the 30s is the first one that goes from that small, compact looking weight to the bigger, it's usually a bigger round weight. And I swear, this is just my theory, but I swear people use the 30s more often because it looks bigger. So they feel like if people see me curling this, it looks bigger, you know what I mean? Now, this happens with a lot of lifts. It's not just arms, I'm sure it's chest, it's back, it's everything. And if I've learned anything over the years with weightlifting, actually a guy gave me this advice when I was in tech school for the military way back, probably 2013. I was lifting and I was ego lifting and he stopped me and we started talking and what he said stuck with me and it sticks with me to this day. He said, your muscles, they don't know 15, 20, 25, 100, they don't know. You know what I mean? Your brain is what knows, but your muscles don't know. And he said, use the weight that's going to help you effectively increase the muscle size or the strength or the power or whatever it is you're going for, but use the weights as tools, right? And so when I lift now, because I do want to go heavy, but I want to do it with proper form, you know, I'll start with, you know, whatever, 135 bench, just for example, and I'll hit it, right? And I'll hit it with perfect form, and I'll do the, I'll make sure my negatives are good, I'll make sure everything's good, and then I'll go up, and then I'll keep the form, and then I'll go up, and I'll keep the form, and I'll go up, and I'll do it like that, right? And then I find my weight. Now, a lot of times I'll go up again, right? And I can do it, but I'm not doing it right. Maybe I'm rushing through, I'm doing like little rabbit reps. It's just not right. So I just check the ego at the door, back the weight down, use the weight as a tool. And you may be thinking like, it's a pretty simple tip, and it is, but if you could just check yourself in the gym every once in a while, I'm sure you'll notice yourself doing it a lot more than you would think, because I still do it a lot more than I think. I still catch myself like, should I be using this weight? Every day I ask myself, should I be using this weight? Because everyone wants to push the limits, and that's okay. Push the limits, but don't pick up weights because of an ego thing. Thing is, also, if you're lifting weights, I don't know, like when I was younger, for girls or for ego or for looks or for the pool, right? When you take your shirt off at the pool, they're not gonna ask you what you bench. So let's use the weights as tools, let's use them properly, and let's kind of take it as our workspace, the gym, and let's stop ego lifting. This died last night editing, so I was like, let me wrap it up, let me plug it in, let me get at the edit fresh tomorrow, and guess what? Didn't plug it in. So we're going to the pool, you know what I mean? And then it's time to get ready, stretch, and go hit the gym. Kind of sucks lately, I'm sure a lot of you guys are dealing with this, where like the gyms have weird hours now, like they're kind of closed. So I was gonna hit the gym like now, but the thing is I gotta wait because of coronavirus. They clean from 1 to 1:30, and then technically senior hours from 1:30 to 3, but I didn't actually know this till recently. You can work out during senior hour, it's just like their time. Oh, just got done with the gym. It is hot. It says 104 on the dash. I ride to the gym, but like on hot days, because it's just like super nice out. But right when I left, like when I left the pool, and then I went to get in the car, it looked like it was gonna rain. So I ended up not taking the bike, and now I regret it. It's a good day, cause heading to get some Chipotle. Oh, that looks, Not gonna lie though, picked this up earlier today. Honestly, like reheating it is really good because the cheese melts. I guess it melts a little bit, like in the bag on the way home, but I honestly kind of think the reheat Chipotle is better than the fresh. Let me know down below if you disagree, you know what I'm saying? You know where to find me. About to eat. Actually edit this video as much as I can. It's not even done yet, but edit it right now while I eat, and just review footage from the week. I was taking some notes over there on reading the book Tools of Titans. If you guys haven't read that by Tim Ferriss, you should check it out. Not a plug, definitely not getting paid for that. Just a book on reading. And if you guys need a little bit of extra pep in your step, maybe a little motivation, something's got you down, I recommend you pick it up. Always so good. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and leave a comment below telling me that you made it this far. Smash that like button if you liked the video. Subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Follow if you're watching me on IG. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch my day, and hopefully you guys got something out of this video. I will see you tomorrow. Oh man. Oh, I'm burned.